I don't want this to mean anything to you. I mean, you know, I don't want you to get any bad ideas just because I'm going to do this next dance. But the name of the next dance is Sleepless Night. Sleepless Night. Yeah. And it's from Denmark, actually. A caller over in Denmark by the name of Mogens Hansen wrote this little dance, and it's kind of nice because it's very different. Will you join hands in fours, but don't cross the top couple over? We're going to do proper again. Back up into your lines. This starts out in a strange fashion. The active couples, will you just turn around and face out? Good. Now the active couples, will you go down your side? Go. Men down the men's line, ladies down the ladies' line. Come back up the same way. When you get to your home position, let the lady precede you. The lady's going to cross and go to the man below. The man is going to cross and go to the lady below. Join both hands, and with the active couples with their back to the center. Good. Sashay down. And back. And that same neighbor, balance and swing. At the end of the long swing, you join hands in long lines and go forward and back. And then the dance ends by the actives only doing a do-sa-do once and a half to cross over and start down the outside again. And it just floats right into that pattern. Come back up to your very beginning positions. I've got to share a story with you. We're going to use the music of Back to Donegal. That's a jig. Many years ago, I recorded this tune with my own band, and I always played the drums. This is the drum stool that I used 50 years ago when I played the drums and called at the same time. And I always had the drums up in front of the band, and it was a floor kind of like this one. A little bit slippery. I'm not going to scratch the floor here with the demonstration, but we had cut this tune a half a dozen times and never got a decent take. We all went out and had some refreshment and came back, and we decided to rehearse it again. And so we started to play, and it was the guy fortunately turned on the recorder, and he just kept saying, keep going, it's a good take, it's a good take. And of course we're all getting enthusiastic, and I got carried away with my own enthusiasm, and I'm pumping down on the bass drum, push it right off the stage. Well, the air turned absolutely blue because we'd worked at this silly thing for an hour and a half on one tune. And finally they used the end tape, the end time through from another take and put it together, and that's what ended up on the record. But about 5 years after that, Doc Allenbaugh, who owned Windsor Record Company at that time, Doc called me up on the phone. He said, Don, I've got a little piece of tape I'd like to sell you. Go down the outside, go. Come back. Cross over and sashay down. A 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Come back. A 1, 2, 3, 4. Neighbors, balance, swing. Put her on the right, long lines, forward and back. The act is only do-sa-do. Once and a half to cross over. Go down the outside. Come back. Cross over and sashay down. 1, 2, 3. Keep going, keep going, keep going, keep going. Come back. Good. And balance there. Put her on the right, long lines, forward. A 1, 2, 3, 4. Active do-sa-do. Active down their own line. We're down you go. Come back. Swinger. Keep swinging. Now forward. Do-sa-do. Active down your own side. Go.